Hey guys, it's Jen with FabulousStamper.com, and here is my final alternative that I have for us for our Batter Up Paper Pumpkin Kit. So remember, the Paper Pumpkin Kit is an all-inclusive kit that comes to your house with everything you need to make a craft. This month it came with 9 baseball-themed cards, which were super sweet and fun. But I thought, what if I wanted to do like a baseball party or something different? So I did a variety of different items in some of my other videos, so go check those out. I made some candy, I made a sailing card, I made this all-star card, I have some candy, some more candy, little treats and stuff, so go check out my other videos to see how to make those. This time I wanted to take a basic card base and make it into a little box. So this could be easily for a baseball themed party, or it could be just a little treat. You're the greatest of all time, just a fun little something to give. You're in a league of your own. And I'll show you how I made this little clip. We're gonna do one of these. Okay, so let me go ahead and set these aside. I need my scoring board, okay, or a scorer of some kind. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your card base. I wanted to use the Jersey one. This one was my sample. I'm not going to show you how to do this one. I'm going to show you how to make it. But I didn't like the brown as much, but in the end, I liked how this turned out once I put the home base on there and the different detailing. I thought it looked cute. It's just not my favorite. This brown textured card wasn't my fave. Actually, I think it needs a couple little dots or something to jazz it up a little bit more. And I think I'll add like one more over here. You know, just to give it a little something, okay? So this one just wasn't my favorite. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna take a card base and you're gonna score it on the 1/2 inch. Okay, so actually, I like to use this side of the scoring board. Let me make sure it's on camera. Yeah. So when I'm doing a small score or small cut, I like to use this side of the board, because when I use this side, it's hard for me to tell where I am, and it's hard for me to hold it off the edge here. But if I use this side of the board, I can hold it in place nice and tightly and score it with my right hand very easily. So you're going to score it at the 1/2 inch mark, and you see here's the 0 line, and then here's 1/2 inch and 1 inch. I'm only explaining that because I only learned that, I don't know, last year. So I want to go to the 1/2 inch mark, which is, yeah, this is 1 inch, that's 1/2 inch. Okay, there we go, 1/2 inch. Now you can do it the other way if you want. I'm just, you know, doing the way that it's easiest for me to hold my card. And there we go, 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to score it at 1 inch, which is right here at this, and then I'm going to turn it. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to turn it, because now I've got to go this way. So I scored it at the 1/2 inch here, and then I scored it at the 1 inch. It's just harder for me to hold this page over here. So now I'm going to go all the way to 3 3/4 and score that one. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to go 4 1/4. Well, 4 1/4 is where the actual score line for the card is, so that's already there. And then I'm going to go to 4 3/4. I'm making the gussets essentially. And then I'm going to go to 7 1/2 and to 8 inches. So let me go to 7 1/2. Make sure I got that nice and tight. And then I'm going to go to 8 inches. And you'll just have this tiny little piece to score on the edge of that. There we go. Oops. Come on. There we go. It slid for me. All right, just hold that down. All right, and you can get a paper. Oh, and then last part. Let me close that up. The paper trimmer, again, you can pick it up from FabulousStamper.com. Then you're gonna score on the bottom 1 inch. So as you can see, I put my 1 inch line over here because like I told you, it's easier to hold. Let me move my cutter out of the way. There we go. And there's my 1 inch. So now, I don't know if you can see, but I've got these little gusset areas, and then I've got the big areas and the bottom tabs, and I'll show you how you cut it up. So first we're gonna cut up this side over here. I'm actually gonna cut inward like a little tab. This will be a tab. There we go. I'm gonna cut this side, this little tabby side. I cut, I'm sorry, my brain is turning off. I cut a little miter on this side here, and I'm gonna cut a little mitered edge on this side, because this is a flap. Then I'm gonna cut up this one here, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Cut a little mitered edge there, cut up, and cut a little mitered edge there. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut up this one and a little mitered edge. These are all the little flaps. Now I'm leaving these ones straight. I might need to trim them off a little bit later, but I'm leaving them straight because they form the bottom of my bag. And I don't want my bottom to be totally mitered. I kind of want it, you want it flat, you want it flush. You don't want it to be too weird. So, all right, so you're gonna just fold this. So it's a paper bag style. So you fold it into like a little accordion. Let me score all these forward. These ones are all gonna go up. Okay, or burnish them. These are all gonna go up. And this is gonna be like a little accordion, like kind of fold in this middle here, because it goes, yeah, like that. You see, so it makes a little accordion or W kind of fold. And then this one also will do the same, and these ones will overlap over here. As you can see, now the bag is starting to come together. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is attach a little glue on this side over here, and it will make sure that this little side stay together. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna use Tear and Tape for this. You can use any kind of glue, but I'm gonna use Tear and Tape because I wanna make sure it's nice and sturdy. Whoops. Wayward items. Okay, so you're not going to put it on the outside. This part is this is going to go on the outside of my, I want the stripes on the outside. So I need to make sure I put it on the back side of the stripes here. Now, if you scored it a different way, then you might need to just make sure that wherever you put your glue, it's going to be the right way. So the flaps, so that you don't have the glue on the outside. You know, if I put it on this side here, then my glue would be on the outside, or I would lose a lot of my, stripes, which I don't really want to lose. I kind of like that the stripes wrap around the edge just enough. And I mean, I could have technically trimmed this piece off so that this piece and this piece match, but I guess I just didn't think it was necessary to do that, so why do it? So, all right, so let's go ahead. And what I'm gonna do is I keep all my pieces together. I did it like that. Okay. And let's see, how did I do this? Yeah. It's a little tricky, this one. I think I pulled off the wrong one. Yeah, so this one is gonna come over here. Oh, there we go. That's how I did it. You just gotta be careful when you're overlaying it. You wanna make sure it's nice and straight. So you're going to be laying this folded part against this straight part. There we go. I should have taken the outside one off first, and it would have been easier to do, but I didn't. Okay. And so now I went ahead and put it on both flaps. Okay, there we go. Okay. So there we go. So I could have taken off that 1/2 inch, or yeah, 1/2 inch, so that this side matched this side. Now that I look at it, I just didn't think of it. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and fold our flaps inside. And we're gonna put some tear and tape on this top here, or this, again, the striped side again. The opposite side of the stripe. I use tear and tape because it's really affordable. It's a really affordable, strong tape. You can also use the Stampin' Seal Plus, which is really strong as well. And it's a tape runner, and I love it. But this one is a little more affordable. I'm not gonna pretend. So, all right, so I went ahead and put my glue down, and I'm probably gonna I'll take my ruler. I can't seem to find my scoring board, or my scorer, my bone folder. So go ahead and take something long and put it inside to try and make sure you've got in what's the word? The glue all stuck nice and tightly. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And all I did to decorate this was I literally popped this little piece off of out of your die cut pieces from the kit, and I added him to the front. I just thought that was a fun idea to have just something simple on the front. And you could give this to a coworker, you could give it to a friend. I think I'll probably give these to some of my students. Okay, so, and then what I did is I took these great little clips. Now these are, I don't think these are on clearance, but they are retiring. They will not be available much longer. They might be 25 or 30% off. And all I did was I stamped the hat and I cut him out, and I added just a couple glue dots to the back and then I popped him on. And I don't have a hat here handy to show you. And so all you do, yeah, see, all I did was I took a couple glue dots. Let me make sure I'm on camera. There we go. I took a couple glue dots. I just literally lifted them up onto I lifted them up onto the edge of the clip here, and so there's just a little bit of glue right there, and then I popped the hat on top. I was thinking I actually had a little, I wonder if that would be too big. I have a little baseball bat here. I wonder if that would be cute. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, that might be cute too. You could even do the baseball bat. I think I'll try it. Let's see. No, it's a little too big, a little too long. If I wanted to do it, I would be doing it differently. But, and then once you pop it on the hat, you can just attach it right there. So I just stamped the hat out with my stamps from the kit, stamped the hat out, cut it out, and then I attached it to this. Another thing that would be cute is if you had the denim ribbon that's available. I had the denim ribbon and I thought that's how I was gonna close this. But in the end, I had run out of denim ribbon. I ran out. So this one here, I just took the piece from the die cut piece. I took this little strip of red and yellow. It's bumblebee color. And I just glued that to the wood card base and then attached the home plate stamped on that. And so, but this one was a little faster. The goal was to show you how to make the bag out of the card base, which I loved. And you don't even have to add the clip if you don't want to, but I kind of like that it's closed up. You can throw some candy in there or something. It's fun. So, all right, well, thanks so much. You have a great day. If you want to order if you want to order Paper Pumpkin, sign up for it. Go to FabulousStamper.com. If you want to order any of the supplies here, including the Night of Navy ink or the Real Red ink, go to FabulousStamper.com and click Shop with Me. And yeah, all right, well, you have a great day. Thanks so much.